Hello there. My name is Benjamin Webi, a performing and recording artist based in Nairobi, Kenya. Over the next 5 days, I'll be taking you through devotions drawn from the foundational scriptures that inspired my record, Let the Light In. The purpose of doing this devotion series is to share with you the spiritual truths that I've discovered that led me into making this record. This is to extend the encouragement that I've received to you, and hopefully this can add value to your own walk of faith. So then, welcome to day one. Let's begin with the scriptures from the first song, which I titled Help.
I lift up to you my cry for mercy. I lift up to you my cry for help.
Psalms 121 verse 1 through 8, and it says this: I look up to the mountains. Does my help come from there? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not let you stumble. The one who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel never slumbers or sleeps. The Lord himself watches over you. The Lord stands beside you as your protective shade. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon at night. The Lord keeps you from all harm and watches over your life. The Lord keeps watch over you as you come and go, both now and forever. If you've ever struggled with fear, or if you've put in your best effort to overcome a challenge and arrived at a dead end, then you'd find encouragement in the words of this psalm. The mountains referred to in verse 1 of Psalms 121, which is also the main thought behind the song, could be symbolic for a place you go to looking for security or the answers to complex problems. The thing is, though, if that place isn't God, then you're eventually going to discover that it isn't reliable. Sometimes the money gets funny. Make that many times. Other times, life happens and the proverbial rug is pulled out from right under your feet. There are times when you've done everything right but still fail. At other times, your expectations go unmet and you're left disappointed or discouraged. This scripture points us to the person from whom all security comes, one who has never failed at anything. The one who chose to come to earth at one point in history, all for the sake of giving us the promise of an eternal future with him. He has experienced what you and I have and knows our weakness. This is God. He is so great and yet sees with concern the little things that linger on your mind and heart every day. He's the same one who made you and knew you'd be struggling through whatever you're going through right now. God is waiting for you to lean on him, trusting that he will walk you through your situation. This psalm is proof of just that. The psalmist, King David, wrote this psalm having experienced the help of God at different times of struggle and had come to the realization that no other thing or person could truly save him. Psalms 121 shows us who God is to the person who chooses to look to him for help. We find another reminder of this in Psalms 127 verse 1 through 2 about how futile human effort is devoid of God's help. It says this: unless the Lord builds the house, the builders labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the guards stand watch in vain. In vain you rise early and stay up late, toiling for food to eat. For he grants sleep to those he loves. Now, I love that God promises rest to those he loves. That's you and I, by the way. Rest that only comes when you're not the one doing the heavy lifting. So choose God's help and receive his rest right there in the middle of whatever you're in. I hope you've been encouraged by this. If you have, consider sharing it And please subscribe or follow for more. You can stream or download the music through the link in this video's description. Join me on the next one. Goodbye.
My cry for help.